All right, continuing on my Sunday morning with sports and coffee. I've just finished the CFL week 15. This is the brand new Time Sports book. It is now a 6x9 paperback. It features one of my favorite covers. I've used this cover on the Big Country Time Sports book as well. I absolutely love this boxing cover. This is the Times series of games. These are, I would argue, a little more streamlined and simple. What makes this particular collection different is these are my favorite 6 versions of my favorite versions of baseball, basketball, hockey, football, racing, and boxing. What also makes this particular book special is every sport in the book now has a complete 6-team league with a complete schedule. So you can buy this, pick it up, and immediately try out the games without making teams, so to speak. We're playing hockey this morning. And I talked about this the other day in my baseball game. When I received this in the mail, I said I was going to play, depending on my moods, I would be playing these leagues and these schedules when I'm in the mood. So most of what you see on the channel in future involving my time series sports games will be me doing something from this book. So I played the baseball series. I played a complete 6-game series between Bayside and Paradise City. That's on the channel. Today we're going to play game 1 of Coaldale. The hockey game's a little slower, so I don't know if I'll be able to play a full series in one video. But it's slower because there's more going on here. Well, first of all, we don't have to make our teams. That's all been done because I provide my own league in the game. And we are going to be seeing the Coaldale Canaries versus the Unionville Hammers in hockey. So let's take a look at Coaldale. So they're Unit 1. So what I want to do is put Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and the goalie. So Unit 1 is A versus Unionville's goalie and defense score of 1-3. So A versus 1-3 is A. So Unit 1 for Coaldale is going to be pretty dang good today. Unit 2 is a B versus that 3. That's an A as well. So Units 1 and 2 are going to have an advantage against this defense and goalie today. Unit 3 for Coaldale is a B versus 1-3. Also, no way. Unit 3, oh my God. That's right. I predicted these guys were going to win the championship. And their goalie is a 1-2 and defense. Wow, Unionville is facing a 1-2 defense. So Unionville with a B on 1-2 is B. And this is the team, I think this is the other team I predicted would be maybe be in the championship. Yeah. They have the skaters to be champions, but not the defense and goalies. There you go. B for Unit 2. Unit 3, D. D on 1 or 2 is D. And their goalie and defense are 1-3. So that is not cool. All right, folks, here we go. So again, we're playing Coaldale at Unionville, Series 1. They play a 6-game series in that first week, right? So we're going to go back to our scoring chart now. Again, all of the time games feature this concept. Teams are rated with an alphabet grade. You're going to match them up however it asks you to do that. And then you're going to be using a matrix for scoring based on game grades. So, how does this work? Period 1, first period. I'm going to need some dice here. Period 1. Let's just get a couple of dice out. Who knows how many I'm going to need. Let's go ahead and look at Unit 1. And how this works is you're going to roll for each unit per period to see if they score. So, Coaldale is an A unit. So, Unit 1 for Coaldale. Looking at A, they're going to 3. They're going to get a power play opportunity, right? So a power play, so Unit 1, right, is going to be a power play. And the power play, what does the power play mean, you ask? It means they get to go again immediately on a grade better than them. Well, they can't get any better than A, so they keep rolling on A. 4, they're going to get a goal. So there it is, without question, they're going to score a power play goal. Right, power play goal, and again I can look at my unit, Jones, Colby, and Ray. I'm going to roll the dice. 1, it's going to be Jones, so Jones is going to get the goal. Right, and I can roll again if I want to determine of the players who got assists. But I'm only concerned about goals. So a power play goal for Jones in Unit 1 of Coaldale. Okay, so Unit 1 of Unionville, they're looking at the B chart. 6th shot, so they're going to get a shot. Who's going to get that shot for Unionville? Where is Unionville? Come here. Unionville's going to get a shot with 6. That's going to be 1, 2. That's going to be part of their defensive. 6. It's going to be back up around. So Ibsen is going to get a shot. Ibsen, shot on goal. And what they need is for this goalie to roll a 1 or a 2. So Ibsen can score a 33% chance. What that amounts to? No, it will be a save. And I'll just make a note here. Save. And that's it. So Unit 1 for them does not score. It's currently 1-0 Coaldale. Right? Okay. So here we go. We're looking at Unit 2 now for Coaldale. 4, they're going to get a goal. Who's going to score that goal? It's a pretty fast-playing game once you get rolling. 1 is going to be Jones. Wow. So Jones, no, Unit 1. Or 2, I mean King. CD's King will score this one. So both left wingers have scored a goal today for Jones is the left winger, King's the left winger. All right, Unit B. Let's see what Unit B does. 3. It's going to be a goal. And that's 1. Oh, their left winger, Tubbs. Tubbs will get a goal for them. Holy cow, folks. It is 2-1. We're coming to the final unit for each team. And we're looking at A again for Coaldale. What an advantage. Goal! Coaldale's going to just light up the lamps today. They are projected to win the championship. And 1 is going to be Bailey. So again, CD gets Bailey. Goal. It's 3-1 so far. What will Unionville do? 2 is turnover. So they turn it over. Poke checked away, and the whistle sounds, folks. First period, Coaldale 3, Unionville 1. It's 3-1 after 1. Second period about to get underway. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Wow, we're going to start this one with Unionville. So Unionville looking at B. They're going to roll a goal, so Unionville's going to score. Who gets it for them? 6 is going to be Mooney. So they're going to get a Mooney goal. And folks, we got a game here as Unionville fans erupt onto their feet, cheering as Mooney has cut the lead. Here we go. Coaldale 3 is going to be a power play. So we're going to start backward. The power play, we're going to roll again on A, is 5. 5's a shot. So we're going to see a shot on goal in the power play. I'm going to roll to see who. A shot by Ray, their right winger. And 1-3, it's a goal. Yep, goal. We're going to see a goal. Goal for Ray of Coaldale. And again, over here is Unionville. Unionville. And over here is Unionville. So we got another goal. Ray makes it 4-2 with a power play goal. All right, here we go. Unit 2 for Unionville is, wow, 5. 5 is power play for them, so power play. Who's rolling with this unit? Wow. 5. Unit 2 power play. That's going to be a defender. And okay, 3 was the roll for the defender. 5 was the defender. So Unionville's going to see right on this power play. And we roll again on the A chart to see what they do. They get to move up 1 when it's a power play. Save. So we're going to see a power play shot on goal with a save. Unionville's done. Coaldale, second unit. 5 is a shot. So we're going to get a shot on goal. 4. 4, that's going to be a defenseman. Shot on goal for see what Hill. So we're going to get Hill, shot on goal. And we're looking at the A chart. 4 is goal. No, wait. We roll against their goalie. That is not a goal. So it's going to be a save for Unionville. Holy cow. So we've got a goal and a goal. Save. Unit 3 for Unionville is looking at D. 5 is save. So I'm not even going to sweat who shot that. And A for is a goal. So we're going to see a goal. CD. Goal. For the third unit, that's going to be third unit. Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Anderson. And another goal. So, folks, 2-1. It is 5-2, as we saw. Wright with a power play chance was saved. I'm not certain who made this shot. I can figure that out later. Ray scored. Hill stopped. Anderson gets a goal. Third period about to get underway here in hockey. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll odd. The visitor goes first. No. So Unionville, this is going to take some drama out of it, as they're going to be chasing. They're chasing 3 goals as it is. So here we go. Looking at B. They need, oh God, these round dice and this hardwood table. There's like ice. It's irritating. I need to get my box out. 3 on B is a goal, baby. There it is. So Unionville at home, the fans stand to their feet in unison when they hear that whistle go. 2, it's going to be Lark. So we're going to get a goal from Lark. That's their left, that is their center. Goal from Lark, and Unionville done there. Here we go, Coaldale. Coaldale's going to see a save. Oh, that's exactly what Unionville fans want to see. Unit 2 is on the ice, and we're looking at B. And B is 5, power play. So we're going to see a power play. Who's on the power play? That's going to be Tubbs. And Tubbs gets to roll on the A slot. 2 is save. Unfortunately, doesn't go. Unionville, second unit, stymied. And here we go, second unit for Coaldale. 3 on A is a power play. The power play for the second union of Coaldale is going to be King. They get to roll on the A, but they already were rolling on A, so 4 is a goal. Man, there is no doubt Coaldale is the team to beat. Huge power play goal for King. All right, Unit 3, Unionville. No chance for them to come back and win this. 6 on D is power play. Good for them, which means they're going to get to use C for this shot. We're going to go ahead and roll to see who it is on their third unit. 2 is the center, Torkel. Okay, he's rolling on C. 2 is turnover. No, not the way to finish, folks. Not the way to finish. And last but not least, 5 on A is a shot. We're going to see a shot on goal for Bailey. Chance for Bailey. Bailey scored a goal in the first. This might be 2 goals for Bailey. 1-3. Unionville gives it up. Nope. It's going to be a save, and that's going to wrap up this game. As we're going to see another goal from King in the third. We're going to see a goal from Lark. And folks, that is going to be a final of 6-3 in hockey time. There it is. That is game 1 of the first series. They'll play 2 more in Unionville, and then they'll take a day off, travel over to Coaldale, and then they'll play 3 games in Coaldale. That will wrap up the first 6 games of the season for these. So for baseball, hockey, basketball, my schedules are series. If you see 2 teams playing on the schedule, that means they're supposed to play a home and away series and wrap up. It keeps the scheduling simple to track, but it also allows you to fit big schedules in a book of this size and keep the page count down. So there you have it, folks. That is the hockey version. This is my favorite version of times hockey. You just check each unit, match them up against the defense/goalie rating, and then you make a roll for each unit for each period. We get enough rolls and enough data to create scores that are reasonably hockey, and we see enough box scores that we can find out to some degree at least who are the top players doing the points. So there you have it, folks. Game 1 is a 6-3 win for the visiting Coaldale Canaries. And again, Coaldale, let's read the write-up. Let's read the write-up for the Coaldale Canaries. And so here's my team. Coaldale, owner is Sean Watson, coach is Petre Ustrick. Coaldale features 3 superb scoring lines and a solid defense. Goalie Howell will have to hold his water, though, if Coaldale is going to win the championship this season. So it's on Howell to support this awesome offense. 6-3, I would argue. Yeah, well, it was good enough, but they needed 6 goals to make sure. So there's an example. Unionville's write-up. Coach, owner of this is Brandeis Steel. Coach is Corey Inc. Unionville has skaters to be champions, but the goalie and top 2 defensemen are not good enough to bring home the trophy. And there you have it. 6-3 isn't going to be good enough to beat Coaldale, probably. But this is why we will play a season and find out. Again, 6x9 matte cover. I love this font. It is all of my new 6x9 series games feature this font. It's just I love it. It's clean, it's beautiful. And those are the 2 new books that just came in the mail. My role-playing and solitaire game. This has the solitaire rules in it. And then, of course, my favorite time sports games. So, anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Coffee and Sports. Hockey Time, Game 1 of Series 1, Coaldale. Skunks, Unionville. Bye-bye.